Welcome everyone to this little TED Talk. I've been traveling for half a year now, for 6 months, from Madeira to Bali to Vietnam, now in Bansko at the World's Nomad Fest. I've been to Prague, B2C Prague. I've walked side by side with a millionaire for the past 2 weeks, and my mental state and my business and my clients, it's gone a bit all over the place in the past couple of weeks. This is the most unscripted video I made in a while, just to pour out my thoughts. All I prepared is the camera settings right now, this microphone on my chest, and this cup of coffee, and this beautiful background. When you do a lot, and when you have a lot of ambition, and when you push through the highs and the lows, it sometimes gets fucking exhausting. That's why I wanted to record this video, because I'm at a point right now where I know there's some money will come in from some clients, but the invoices still need to be paid. I know there's some opportunities that are coming, but everything keeps on coming and keeps on going, and it's never straight, and it's never certain, and it's never clear. Those are things no one tells you about, and especially if you have certain ambitions, especially if you have sacrifices that you make. I know when I started out in my entrepreneurial journey 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I woke up every morning at 5, went to the gym, read a shit ton of books, was just going for it, going for the self-improvement, self-development. And that's fine, but you're consuming a lot, and it's all about implementing all of that. Now I'm at a point that it feels like you cannot really go back, because I've lived the nomad life now. I've had some really cool partnerships, and some really cool partnerships are coming, but still sometimes you feel lost. I think that's okay. For now it's literally just pouring my thoughts together here, because it feels like you're never done, and it feels like it's never good enough, and it feels like there's never a light at the end of the tunnel. And that's okay, because that's part of the journey. That's part of your journey, that's part of my journey. And I've talked to thousands of entrepreneurs right now with my podcast, with the sales conversations that I had, with the companies that I worked for. And as much as a lot of people pretend to know, most often they don't. But that's the conversations you never hear. And I think what's bothering is that I can say whatever I want right now, because the odds of this going viral, or the odds of this getting a lot of attention right now, is really fucking low. Why? I've been putting so much time and effort in this channel for the past 2 years, and it's at 350, and I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate everyone who's watching. But it costs time and money, and of course I do this for me. So this video is also for me to just capture this moment of uncertainty, that maybe I can look back at this video a couple of years, months, and I'm like, look at that loser talking to himself in the camera while he is at a beautiful location. Of course, appreciate the whole journey, appreciate the fact that you're at beautiful locations or not, and then know it's possible to go at the beautiful location. But it does not matter where you are, you'll always take the same shit with you, and you always keep on searching, or keep on digging for that one thing, keep on digging for the thing that fills up that hole inside of you, keep on digging to fill up that void. No one can, except for you. I don't know exactly where I'm going with this. Like I said, this is just me pouring my thoughts out. It's just that the past couple of months I've did some reflecting. It's been crazy, and I've learned a lot, and I think I've never grown that much as a person by traveling, by saying yes. But now I need to learn to say no, and I need to learn how to value my own time a bit better. What do I put my time into? What projects are worth pursuing? What projects are worth killing? Who do you spend your time on? When it comes to girls, when it comes to dating girls, when it comes to friends, when it comes to business opportunities, who do you spend your time on? What words do you say to who? And who do you have beside you? For example, my best friend Fabio, I'm really fucking grateful that I have that guy by my side, and I'm really grateful for the people I meet along the way, because those are the ones who push you through. And even though if you're lonely sometimes, even though if you feel misunderstood, even though if you feel not seen, there will be someone at some point who will see you. and value that person, because that person is also the one who pushes you through. And that's what pushes me through right now as well. When I'm feeling lost or distracted or need to be caught up on my own bullshit, the effort will be seen. The effort of the past 2 years of recording everything and making YouTube content, the effort of putting all those sales conversations in, the effort of having some clients that did not work out, having some partnerships that did not work out, waiting for your money before you can go through, having your bank account in zero multiple times before you can start building up your safety net, blowing up your safety net. It's all part of this entire fucking roller coaster, this entire journey. And it's nice, but it's exhausting at the same time. When I reflect on the past 6 months, first I was searching for new companies to work for. Now I'm rather searching for clients. First I was hoping that this channel would blow up faster with the podcast and all the ideas. And you can hope whatever the fuck you want, but the results are the things that count. I also value stability maybe a bit more now after the past couple of months and after the past couple of conferences. Stability in your relations, stability in where you are, stability in where you're going, a proper vision. That's something I need to find out. This video is a bit of blabbing. Hey, oh fuck. I gave myself a splinter right on camera. That's nice. And I have a splinter in my hand. How nice. This is a lot of blabbing now, and this is just me pouring my thoughts out and my heart out and saying what's bothering me. And like I said again, like, I don't know, maybe in a couple of months I will watch this back and think, what a loser. But what I'm trying to say is that everyone feels lost at certain points. Everyone feels exhausted at certain points. It depends on how you deal with it and what you do that defines your future, that defines where you want to go to. So are you willing to suffer? Are you willing to feel shit? And are you willing to put in the effort and do what's necessary to get to point B? Look yourself into the mirror and say, hey, I've done some dumb things, I've done some bullshit, and I'm not gonna do that anymore. And then put in the action of not doing that anymore. Are you willing to do that? Because then the whole entrepreneurial path and the whole self-development path is for you. And if not, it's probably not for you, and that's okay. But don't pretend to be someone that you're not, because that's even more exhausted than pretending. So yeah, that's the clue of this blab. There's gonna be 2 well-structured and well-written videos next week. One about Bansko and one about B2C Prague, where I learned a lot about all kinds of wallets. There's also gonna be one about all the lessons I've learned from walking side by side with Alexander Svetsky, a guy who exited his company, and I've learned a lot from him. I don't know, I just felt that I needed to make this video as well, where I just blabbed. So yeah, I just felt that I needed to make this video. There's gonna be more structured videos coming as well. And for now, I would say just subscribe, like, all that bullshit. I'll see you in the next one. Visionaries, first and foremost, just take action and go. Ciao.